What is the best way to sell your second-hand golf clubs? This is a topic we're going to be talking about today, and I'm probably the right person to talk to because I sell a lot of second-hand golf clubs. Being a golf pro, somebody that tests a lot of equipment, I buy a lot of used and new equipment to test, but also have a lot of friends that say, Gaz, can you look out for this for me, or can you sell me this club? So I'm always selling stuff. And if you're a regular user at eBay, you'll know now there's a kind of threshold, a limit that you can, have to sell golf clubs without being a business, and obviously paying fees. And I think you'll all agree, nobody likes to pay fees, especially if you're from Yorkshire. So there's a new platform. However, it's not tried and tested yet, not from me anyway. So I can't give it a positive review, but what we can do is we can test it together. So I've listed a load of gear on here, some of my old stuff, and there's going to be plenty more going on. And I would describe it as being like a golf specific Vinted where you can list golf clubs with no listing fees, and if you sell it, there's no commission, which sounds fantastic to me. So we're going to test it. We're going to list some of these golf clubs. We're going to send you a link. I want you to have a little nosy on there. And yeah, if you can buy some and help me out, let's see what this platform's like. But I think it's going to be fantastic. Right, I'll show you what we're going to be selling. So I've got these hybrid irons. Ram laser. These would be perfect for somebody really struggling to hit irons or a newer golfer for maximum forgiveness. Sometimes it makes me wonder why I bother playing CBs when you can hit shots like that. Now, one of the clubs we're listing on there, I can't hit on the practice ground, but look at this. It's a Scotty Cameron Circa. It's a Circa number 2. And I bought this not so long ago because I used to have one of these as a junior. And I was thinking of potentially playing it, but it were a silly idea because I'm on zero torque train. But let's see what else we've got in the bag. We've listed, we've got a Vega 6 iron. I've got a driver as well we're going to test in a minute. A Vega 6 iron. Now, if this were a sponsored commercial and I was one of these people that just likes to advertise things, I'd be telling you that this new app, this Flyer app's all singing and dancing. But the honest truth is, I've not tried and tested it yet. I've listed some items on there. I've set up as a shop. I don't know why I've set up as a shop, basically. I set up just to list a few items. The guys realised, I think, that I did a bit of sort of online stuff, so they've made me a shop. But I just wanted to test it with you guys. I literally wanted to sort of share the platform with you, hopefully make a few sales so that we can come back and together, obviously with your help, actually review the platform. How actually good is it? Does it do what it says on the tin? I did say this for a video of what's the best way to sell golf clubs. I think this could be the very best way, but we do need to try and test it before coming to that conclusion. So anybody want a Forge Vega 6 iron? I'll tell you what, if I could get the matching 4, 5 and 7 down, I wouldn't be selling it. Because every time I hit this iron, it's absolutely pure. So this item's very special. It's a TC toe stamped, so it's off the toe van, never been on general sale. This will have been a professional player's golf club. It's an Epic Flash Sub-Zero, so it's a low spin head in 10.5, and it's paired up with a Diamana Cali, so massive spec, and it's at an absolute bargain price. So for a good ball striker, this could be a good little weapon when you start to hit, the clubs that you're trying to sell. I don't know about you, but they always seem to start performing again, don't they? This is another one. I look at this and think, why am I selling it? But if I don't sell stuff, just have a house full of golf clubs. That's a missile. I like one more. For anybody wondering, like, why this person's ordering a 10.5, I think it's a low spin head and it's a triple diamond. it's not going to fly like a 10.5. And obviously there's the adjustable hosel as well, so you can loft it down if you want that sort of 9.5, 8.5 plain loft. But to say that's set at sort of 10.5, it doesn't look like a 10.5 lounge to me. It's very much a 9 or a 9.5 degree lounge. That's monstered. So guys, I want you to get in the comments, what's your favourite way to sell golf clubs? I know a lot of people like to use sort of golf clubs for cash, golf bidder. These are quite easy ways to sort of get rid of your old golf clubs, to trade them in, potentially turn them clubs into credit at your local pro shops. But if you're a little bit like me, if I'm someone from Yorkshire, I like to get as much back for my second-hand equipment as I can, and I do like to sell second-hand. What's been your favourite way of selling golf clubs? I mean, Facebook, I would say, is potentially another good route if you don't mind people coming to your house, if you're a bit of a wheeler and dealer. But for me, I think this flyer could be onto something. I think it's perfect to have a golf specific sort of second-hand market. I'd like to think the golf community is quite sort of honourable and trustworthy as well. So I'd hope we wouldn't get any scammers, obviously coming to that community. But I think first impressions wise, as a platform, I think there's a lot of hope for it. And I'm going to tag my sort of shop and profile below. But I think for yourselves, guys, if you enjoy selling second-hand golf clubs, I definitely recommend signing up. Maybe listing a few golf clubs, or see how we get on. Maybe let me be the guinea pig. Let's trial it, and maybe do a follow-up in a month's time. But for now, I'll link the profile below. Go and check out what I've got for sale. There's a lot more than what you've seen today. And let's get the ball rolling. Let's get some of this out to you guys, and we'll see you in a few days' time. Bye.